Petunia and I did our best.
Oh yeah, Petunia went flying for the first time.
She sure
Totally
did.
no consequences gonna come from
And
that,
then Franz
Gabby.
immediately
No,
wrote down the
there's-
word consequences.
There's nothing wrong with a red small dragon suddenly flying up in the middle of a bog. That's not out of character for red dragons.
Oh my god.
Did I say something that is
yes.
now going to have consequences?
You dug your
I saw him
own
gasp
grave
and
that
reach
was
for his
already
name.
dug deeper.
I don't get to have this insight soon, so
No. Oh no, Gabby, you made it worse.
We're in the mire of dead men. I don't think anyone is better.
I'm saying vision-wise, bestie.
Okay,
because Freya is a human with human eyes.
And
then
and
take
so
the
are
later
you.
shift.
Val is
Well,
taking
technically,
one of the later shifts as well.
I have one
so
human
I was
eye.
saying I'm gonna take the other later shift, Gabby.
Fine. See if I
Carline
have good.
He's the only
skills.
guy with he's just straight up human. It's like, well,
John is human.
John's here. Hi, John. I forgot.
I got the only time I got special eyeballs is when I remember to actually fucking cast this dark vision
He's
spell,
got
which
some
I
weird shit
rarely
going
do.
on, dude. I don't know, man. Okay. I'm having so much fun. I got the physical book, and I'm flipping through
I'm
the pages.
terrified.
I'm glad you're having so much fun, Franz, because that's so important to us.
But also, fuck you.
My friends are
Stop
so nice
having
used to
fun.
me.
I love you.
The water, as you are all walking through, everyone can see. Val, you see it sometimes, not all the time, especially when it's pointed out to you. There are markings. The trees that grow here they're swamp trees, right? So they're not very tall, they're not very wide, very spindly, but you can see markings carved into them. And they are the markings that are like the one old cult symbol, the ones that was branded on the zombies, the ones that were marked into the boxes. You can see those. So you seem to be on the right path, if that's anything to go by.
It's something.
But John, Petunia stops. Are you riding her right now?
Probably not at the moment.
Okay.
Because I think part of John is still not used to it, but also with the bog and such, he doesn't want to weigh her down to keep her safe.
She stops. And she's sniffing. She starts growling. And yeah, you turn, you're like, oh, Petunia, what are you doing? What's wrong?
Yeah, I think John, when instinctively will have his bow drawn and arrow notched, just following his instincts with Petunia.
That's good. Because from a deeper part of the marsh appears a group of giant lizards.
Oh, great! Lovely!
Okay. Hey, Val.
Yeah.
Would you believe it if I told you that you're first?
Wow, that never happens to me, the player.
Hey,
It
Val.
really doesn't. Holy shit.
I didn't even have time to look at my stuff.
John, you hit this thing pretty fucking hard, like off the bat, and then Petunia swoops in and just fucking eats it, or starts eating it, like rips it apart.
Just munching on its head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's messy.
Yeah. Actually, what is this?
Yeah, it's probably like one of those things where as soon as I had given the order in Draconic, she immediately jumped up, her wings like just immediately took her over there, probably pulled it off of Rhiannon while biting on its head and shaking it around like a chew toy.
So it is actually a large beast.
Okay, well then she's just munching on it.
Then she's just tearing it apart, yeah.
Like the good girl she is.
She's so good.
The best girl.
Okay, so now the glowing lizard, the glowing blue lizard.
Yeah.
this one is going to come out. Congratulations. And
I'm glad the fairy fire helped it.
It gained the confidence it needed.
that joke at first. I was like, what?
okay, cool.
Franz wants to
misses.
hit you so bad.
Yeah.
I do. I want to hit you so bad.
I'm
That's
easier to
concerning.
hit than the paladin. Why me?
I want to hit all of you. Hello?
Fair
I
enough.
did get hit.
I want to
also
hold
did
you
get
between
hit.
my jaws and shake you like a rag doll.
Oh.
Affectionately.
But first, I'm going to use my bonus action to wild shape into a giant black scorpion. And then I'm going to run at this thing. Skitter,
Oh.
skitter, skitter.
So that is also the one by Raynon and Val.
Mhm.
One of the two there. So Raynon and Val, there's a giant scorpion running
This
towards
is
you
just
now at this
fucking
point.
par for the course at this point in time with this fucking group.
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
All right.
Many
What's
people
an
agree
8?
already John is a snack. Ah, you missed, hey.
Hey, John's a whole meal, bestie.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. We're back at the top. Oh no, I forgot Carlon again. Hey, Carlon.
Nah, he's just chilling.
He's hanging out there at the bottom of the initiative.
He's just chilling down there.
I don't think I ever gave Carlon a stat block. So he rolled a 3 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, and before I do anything, I'm gonna do the bonus action Crimson Right, and I'm gonna activate the not the lightning one, the cold one. I almost did a bad thing.
All right.
We are in water. That would have been bad.
Not
yeah,
the best of
Mac, it's-
ideas.
That's why I
Wearing a
corrected
full
myself
plate
first.
armor in
No.
water.
That's why I corrected myself. Yeah, so
think
I'm
you
gonna
should've
activate
done
the cold. I think you should have done it. I think it would have been perfect.
Would have been pretty shocking.
I fucking swear to God, Gavin.
What? It would help our party feel some more sparks.
I swear to God. Hour and a half to 2,
Adding-
bestie.
I am adding another piece to my consequences section.
Gabby puns.
10 piercing and 5 cold damage and 6 piercing. I flipped the numbers in my brain. I can do math.
Yeah, that kills it.
Cool. This is what I wanted.
Yay, Raynon killed something. Yay.
Yay!
It has been very comedic watching Carlon and this lizard because neither of them have really been able to hit the other.
Carlon took over for Raynon so she can start killing things.
I'm perfectly
happening
fucking
with
fine with
Rhiannon.
that.
It kept happening where like she was missing, but also whatever was attacking her was missing.
Listen,
Carlon took over.
Honestly, as frustrating as it is, I'm really glad that the creatures that were attacking me that I couldn't hit me either. I'm very happy about that.
Cool, thanks, Petunia. You're my only friend right now.
Lily's right there.
wow.
My only living friend.
Fuck.
I mean, yeah. Wait, what about brother? Oh, wait, but no, he doesn't like you. Never mind.
He's not here.
He's not here.
Oh, he doesn't like you. Never mind. Fucking disrespectful.
would do.
You did straight up say I didn't kill your adopted father, but I was going to. So,
Yeah,
Doesn't earn you
that's
brownie
fair.
points.
Cool.
you killed
Yay!
it. Carlon's like, what the fuck is that?
I think I saw Freya transform. It's like, it's Freya. Druid, remember?
I hate this.
We're all just so fucking weird.
Look, he volunteered to join us, okay?
That was
He
before he knew. I don't think he would join us now. with the information that he has.
Also, you guys were the only ones willing to dig him out of a hole in the ground. I don't think he had much choice with who he went with.
He could have stayed in the city and chosen other avenues to pursue the things he was pursuing.
That is true.
That is true.
You know, maybe he will next time.
Like, screw all of you, I am going to do it the safe way, that I won't get dragged
Screw
into
all of
all
you,
your
you're so
bullshit.
fucking
Sniffling
freaky.
and crying. I'm telling Leosin, you guys are a bunch of freaks. Leosin knows, baby boy. He knows.
He's aware of how
He's
freakish
aware
we all
of
are.
at least some of it.
I don't think Leosin ever found out about John's whole thing.
No,
Neither
We
has
definitely didn't
Prolon.
tell him.
I didn't tell him.
I mean, hell, the first time we really interact with him, none of you knew by the time we were first talking with Leosin. None of you knew.
I think I did actually. I might have. I knew really early, but I didn't tell him.
We all okay. Hold on. No,
you
we
knew
all knew some of it. We all knew that you were a little funky guy.
But yeah,
So we
but
learned
you
it in
didn't-
Greenest.
You
You
told
didn't
me
know
in,
the
like,
details
Greenest.
of how funky he was in that moment. It wasn't until
You told
later.
me like half of it in Greenest immediately.
Because you fucking.
But
Any
anyway, yeah,
hoozle.
no,
Meyer
I
of
did
dead
not
men.
tell Leosin.
Fair.
All of these things are dead.
Meyer, Mir, whatever.
And Carlon thinks we're weird freaks.
It's a place with dead men.
I mean, he's not wrong though. We are weird freaks.
Yeah.
Shall we run our intro again? Here's the thing. Technically, I never gave Carlon a stat block.
Mm-hmm.
I can fix that. In canon, he has a weapon.
Okay.
But
So he
what
does.
kind remains to be seen.
Well, I was gonna deal with it, like, when he hit something, and he hasn't yet.
Okay.
So
He failed,
know,
so rain
that's
on
fair.
could succeed.
eventually, at one point, we aren't quite at sundown, but it's starting to get towards the later half of the day. And as you get to this point, you notice something. You spot a camp a little ways away in the distance. And it's not really much of a camp. It's just a clearing that's slightly drier than the muck you've been wading through. You see 4 wicker lean-tos and a stone platform, probably for lighting a fire above the soggy ground. It commands your attention in this wilderness. You also see 3 dug-out canoes that are drawn up near one of the lean-tos. A few dozen yards beyond this campsite, in the same direction you've been traveling, dry land essentially ends. Other than moss-covered trees, fallen logs, and thick clumps of reeds, nothing else rises above this still black water.
Where's my brand
Fine.
leading me?
So your brand is leading you in that general direction, like beyond into the
Okay.
still inky black water.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
But
that.
you do not see the symbols. There's really not a lot of trees in this area to see the symbols carved currently.
Oh, how far away is the camp?
A few yards. No, more than that. 200 feet, less than 150 feet, 100 feet.
Okay. Less than
Um,
200 feet, that's fine.
it just continues going down
was
until
trying-
0. We're right there.
Yeah, it's like no,
You're on
it's
top of
fine.
it, actually. You were
Just
in
kidding.
lean-tos.
You passed it. Hold on.
You clipped through the map.
Oh no.
John, I mean, John has studied dragons. He would have an idea of like their biomes and such for the chromatic dragons, at least.
Can I have you roll me something with advantage?
Nature, survival, religion.
Religion. I think religion
Okay.
That
with
yeah.
advantage.
I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that. For John specifically.
Oh wow. Wow, that's a 19. I
Yeah.
added something to that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Wow, I'm so proud
Whoa.
of you.
Black
Using your big brain.
dragons in the swamp.
That's what Gabby figured, but wanted to make sure John knew that. John is gonna go over to Petunia, and I'm gonna use my action, placing my hand on her head. There's like a moment of hesitancy for him because he just remembering like this is the first time he's transformed her since she grew her wings and since she's been resummoned and came back to him.
Yeah.
But he
Since
goes
she
ahead but he's gonna go
And she got
ahead
turned to ash.
and place his hand on her face, kind of like in the How to Train Your Dragon moment, and kind of pet her face, like do a whole upward stroke on her face. And as he does that, the red starts to dull and darken, and her facial features start to shift as I make her a black dragon. She's a dragon technically. So I turn her black so she'll have acid resistance and stuff, but she blends in a lot better into this area.
I am so excited. I love that the Drake Warden came out right before
Yeah.
we started
Yo,
the stream.
me too.
Gordon's
This,
cool.
this is a fucking gift.
This is going to be fantastic, and you guys don't even know.
So now she and I have,
I'm so
she has
scared.
immunity to acid damage. I have resistance to acid damage now.
I thought black dragons were poison.
No, they're acid, buddy. We've been over this.
Green is poison, black is acid.
I have a license to be this silly.
You already have enough
Franz,
consequences,
I'm so sorry
Gabby.
to tell
Stop
you
digging
this,
the
but your
hole.
levels... Franz,
Oh,
I'm sorry to
that's
tell
what I
you
think
this,
you're
but your
gonna do
levels
this.
of Silly and Goose are just way too high.
Look, it's my hole to
Clinically
dig.
too
Let me
high.
just keep digging it.
Yeah, but we stay silly.
Petunia doesn't have a swimming speed. She'll have to fly. Okay.
Yes, fly is a black dragon.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
I'm
It'll
sure
be
nothing
great.
bad could happen. Sure, it's fine. Is there any, since we're walking on the shore, is there any life at all in the water? Is there any fish or creatures in the water at all?
Yeah, there's fish and there's frogs and there's
Cool.
creatures. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask if they've seen any creatures moving through this area, through the water specifically.
You can talk to water creatures.
I
can't you?
can, with Friend of the Sea, using gestures and sounds, you can communicate simple ideas with any beast that has an innate swimming speed. So I'm just trying to see if there's any creatures and if they could describe them in any capacity.
One of the frogs. Oh, hold the frog
Hey, buddy, what you know?
describes a few different manners of creature.
Okay.
Okay, are you specific in what kind of creature you're asking for? Do you
So
specify 2 legs
it
or something?
says simple ideas. I can communicate simple ideas with the creature. So if I can, I'd like to be more specific. But if I can't, then I just want a general idea of what this little froggy guy's seen.
I think simple ideas would be asking about like big creatures.
Okay, yeah. Well,
so it
to a
talks-
frog, I imagine everything's a big creature, to be fair.
Well, big, you know? Me big. I'm little though.
You're just a little guy. You're just
you
one of
get
the
the
frogs.
gist of lizard folk, for sure.
Okay.
Can you roll me a nature check?
I can sure try. Is it, I have to ask, is it about anything undead or fey or fiend?
No.
Okay, because
But
I
I
have
can give you
advantage.
advantage because it's about the mare specifically.
Okay, I'll take it. Both not the best rolls. That's a 14 total. With
Okay.
a 13 and an 11.
The sort of gist that you get here is that lizard folk, yes. Bullywugs. Yuan Ti.
Super fun. Love that.
And some
That's great.
creatures who do not smell very good, even to frogs.
Okay.
That could be undead.
Okay. Yep. That's what I was thinking. Stinky 2 frogs creature.
I thought you were going to say 2 frogs don't make a right. Or a
No, I
ribbit.
said stinky
2
to
frogs don't make
frogs
a ribbit.
creature. No, I was writing down what Franz just told me, Bessie.
I was just being a silly little guy.
Silly little goose. Okay, cool. This is great. Love that. Thank you so much, Mr. Frog. I think she'd look at the rest of the party. I think she'd look at the rest of the party and
Did
just.
you just say ribbit? Who's we're following.
I just realized something.
Well,
Leo's in.
Huh?
And Carl on
uh-huh.
are the good guys.
Uh-huh.
We're going
Depends on... Yeah.
to. When are we going to meet Leo's out and Carl off? I know we already made a joke about Carl off, but Leo's out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That took me a moment.
Took
Steel net. Steel net.
Steel net.
Not just for John.
Yeah, that one just fell out.
Actually, let me back up. As you paddle through the shallow water, it's maybe about 3 feet deep. Deeper in other places. You pass by a tree, a log here and there, and you know you're on the right path. 1, Rhiannon, we do have your tracking. And 2, you do see these symbols carved into place. But as we go for maybe a couple hours, starting to get close to dusk, Rhiannon and John catch a whiff of wood smoke. Rhiannon.
Yes. Oh, I don't like the way you say my name. It stresses me out. What do you want?
I don't have to give you this information.
No, please give me the information. I just got
You're looking
stressed out.
around. You're trying to see, like, okay, we're going the right direction. Is there fire? You can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the corner of your eye,
I hate it here.
you see something move. And you look again.
Chelsea
water?
says, "Never mind, I don't want it."
In the water? Do I see
Not in the
movement
water,
wa-
in reeds. There's clumps of reeds and logs, and
Yes.
you
I got
see
so stressed out.
a little head peeking up. Not a little head. It's a
Uh-huh.
head. Medium humanoid creature. It's a lizard
Okay.
folk
Okay.
looking at you. And there's
John
another.
says a very quiet, draconic curse to himself.
Yeah, that's valid.
You see one blink as you curse.
Oh shit! I forgot.
It's like, whoa. Whoa.
Language.
I was thinking that.
What are you doing? There's hatchlings here.
Is
I'm to
between trying to
apologize.
hide, or is she just flying behind you?
Oh,
I don't think she can hide if she's flying behind you.
No, but
There's-
she
there's
is.
not.
It's late, but she is a black dragon at the moment. So
That is
I'm
going to
hoping-
affect something, but she's
Okay.
not going to be able to hide.
Yeah, she's flying about 5 feet above the water, so she's not like super high up.
Okay, but she's not actively hiding. So she's going to come up.
No.
You also didn't tell her to stop. So,
I did tell her to remain stalking distance, so she knows what that means. She has a good dark vision as well, so she knows where we are. She has like 60 feet of dark vision. She knows how to find us.
You, John, Freya, you hear a voice in Draconic cry out.
Oh, only I know that. Like, well, no, Freya and I know that.
We've spoken in it.
I corrected myself. Anyway, Franz, go ahead.
It says, Boraga Manthar, which means nothing to you, but it said in Draconic, and it said with a sense of urgency and fear. And the
John,
lizard folk are swimming away very rapidly.
With John's knowledge of the Draconic language, would he have an idea if that's any kind of thing of importance?
Roll me
or-
intelligence.
Just straight up intelligence?
Yeah.
That's a 9. 10 minus 1.
You think it might be a name?
He's so pretty.
He is.
It might be a name.
And John will do like the signal whistle to Petunia, and she's gonna start flying right over us to be a lot closer, because John does not want her far behind us. Don't laugh like that. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. You're being so mean to me. It's scary.
I'm genuinely laughing.
You're bullying Gabby so much today.
Oh, bringing tears to my eyes. Oh, man. I did so much prep, and this is all paying off so good. You can see here at the sort of landing area, you can see some drier ground you pull up to. You can see about half a dozen dugout canoes are pulled up onto the land there. And they're all just sort of sat there, haven't been pulled up out of the water.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, continue.
No, sorry. Other things that you can see is that you can see some longhouses. Just like houses they're staying in. You also see a pen, animals. It's called a stockade. It's just a pen. Some giant lizards are in there. And also in front of you is a castle. That's the biggest thing I should say. There's a castle here. You pull up to a castle.
Oh boy.